On Friday, August 19th, the Fusion Youth Centre was honoured to have Bob Rae, leader of the Liberal Party of Canada, visit us here in Ingersoll. During his visit, he toured Conestoga College and then came here to Fusion to visit us. Mr. Rae toured our facility and met with some of the Fusion youth and staff. He stepped into our recording studio to record Danny Boy with Mayor Ted Comiskey. Mr. Rae played the keyboard while the mayor took care of the vocals.
Yes, I
My name's Jacob Hamilton. I'm interviewing Bob right now, and this is Fusion TV. I just have a couple questions to ask you. My first one is, what got you into politics? Why did you want to go in that direction?
Well, I've always been interested in public life and public stuff and what's going on. So I just so happened to have an opportunity when I got out of law school to run for a seat, to run for a nomination, and then to do it. But I think the main thing that could have moves me most of all was helping, wanting to help people, wanting to get engaged in making the community a better place, and really just enjoying the process. And that was about 33 years ago. So I've been at it for a while, but I'm really enjoying it.
Awesome. When you were growing up as a kid, who inspired you to become into politics and stuff?
I think probably the person, like most of us in life, I think the person that really inspired me the most was my dad. I mean, my dad was a very committed public servant. He worked very hard and really enjoyed public life and the work that he did. And I saw that. He used to take me into work, into his job, and used to encourage me to stay involved and stay in school and stay involved in issues and stuff. So I'd have to say that it was probably my dad that was the biggest influence on my life.
I'm sure that's how it is for many people.
I think it is, yeah.
What do you think the biggest issue for teens, what do they face right now?
I think the toughest issue for teens is that there are so many different things people can do, so many different opportunities. And I think sometimes it's bewildering, the choices. I think like my generation, we had choices, but not as many. My parents' generation, it was clear. The path you had to take was pretty clear. You had to get a job, you had to work, and I think now that it's taking a little longer for people to kind of decide what they want to do and where they want to fit in. And there's so many different influences coming at you all the time, TV and the internet and all the stuff that's going on in people's lives and schools and growing up. And it's a confusing time for people, but there's lots of opportunity. And my main kind of message for everybody is just stay involved and stay engaged, and try not to get too overwhelmed by all the various options and choices that people have.
What does the Liberal Party do for the youth?
Well, I think the key thing we're trying to do is really talk about this engagement in politics, engagement in education, trying to keep people turned on just a little bit, to see the opportunities and hope that there is, and also to convince more and more kids that this is their world too, that they don't have to wait till they're 50 or 60 to run for politics. You can run for politics when you're in your 20s. You can get involved early on. You can get involved early in the process, and to really try to convince people that this world is as much theirs as it is ours, as it is mine. And I think that's the big thing we're trying to do. Is the big problem we have politically in Canada right now is between 18 and 30, less than half the kids vote. So we've got a lot of people who are obviously turned off, and we've got to figure out how to turn them back on. That's really what I think my generation, others have to really do, is say, how can we make the political process really deeply meaningful for you so that people will stay engaged that way.
Awesome. I think that's it for right now. So, I'm Jacob Hamilton. I'm here with Bob, and this is Fusion TV.
Mr. Rae, welcome to Ingersoll. Although we are proud of our agricultural history here, we hope to show you today we have now reapplied that work ethic and have developed our community into a diverse economy and are meeting the needs of the next generation. On behalf of the Liberals of Oxford County, thank you for joining us today. you.